Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought it would be fun to compare two pressed setting powders. It is the Too Faced Born This Way Soft Blur Flexible Finish Setting Powder versus the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez Tinted Pressed Finishing Powder. I just recently tried both of these and I really liked what both of them did for me. So I thought it would be nice to compare the two since they are both newer products and see what they both do, see how they're similar, see how they're different, and let you know which one I think is more worth your money. So before we get started, please give this a big thumbs up and please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. Do not miss out on 3 videos a week. Thank you so much if you do. But if you want to see me compare these two products, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay, so I am just gonna get right into it. I have both of these pulled up on Sephora. I'm just gonna get some details for you guys and then we're gonna try them out. So the first one I have pulled up is the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. Again, it's the True to Myself Tinted Pressed Talc-Free Finishing Powder. This goes for $30. There is 0.28 ounces and you get 14 different shades to choose from. So that's quite a range of shades that you can choose from. I have the shade Sand, which is a medium with neutral undertone as usual. So some details here just to highlight the product. It's a natural finish, it's a pressed powder formula, it's light coverage, it's cruelty-free, it's vegan, it's supposed to blur and smooth, reduce shine, set makeup with light buildable coverage and a natural finish that stays true to you. It's talc-free, like I had mentioned. It's supposed to deliver a diffused cloud effect that lets radiance filter through. So no chalkiness, no cakiness, no creasing, no clogged pores, and no flashback, which I feel like are the main things that you try to avoid with a setting powder. So I really love that it mentioned all of that. And then you could use it alone or with makeup for boosted coverage and shine control. And for Too Faced, this is, again, the Born This Way Soft Blur Flexible Finish Setting Powder. This one goes for $40. And then you get 0.16 ounces, a little bit less in this one. And then you only get 4 shades to choose from compared to like 18 from Rare Beauty. I chose the shade Medium, which is just a medium. And then some of the highlights here, also vegan, also cruelty-free, also a pressed powder formula, also light coverage, no mineral oils in this one. So this is a non-comedogenic, silky smooth powder that sets, blots, and touches up makeup. It's a lightweight formula. It blurs pores for a flawless, soft, focused finish. This one has a matte finish, and then it's oil absorbing, and that it offers a light, smooth, cloud-like feel. I feel like a lot of those keywords are flashing for both of them in a very similar way. So they sound very similar. There are a couple differences, but overall I feel like they sound like they're gonna do the same thing for me. They both claim to be blurring. They both claim to give you that flawless, cloud-like soft focus effect. So we will see about that. As far as packaging goes, I really love both. I think they both look unique. They both stand out. I would like spot both of these in my makeup drawer, but I do prefer the packaging on the Rare Beauty one just a little bit more. I feel like the Too Faced one, as much as I love it, it just looks and feels a little bit more plasticky. I feel like the Rare Beauty one, for some reason, to me, feels a little bit more like it looks the price that it is, if that makes sense. So just that. Both are very unique though. Both have a mirror, so I do really like that. Both really good quality mirrors, good for touching up. And then here are the actual products. I will say the Rare Beauty one looks a little bit darker than the Too Faced one does, but they both look good when they're on the face. So the Too Faced one has that really cute little, I don't know what you would call it. It's losing me right now. I want to say embroidery, but I know that's not it. But it says Too Faced in the product, which I think is really cute. I'm gonna swatch both so we can see what they look like. So here's Too Faced. Super, super soft and buttery. And then Rare Beauty also so soft and buttery. I don't know which one even feels better because they both feel really good. You can barely even see them, to be honest. They both look very smooth, both like blurring, at least from what I'm seeing. Just the Rare Beauty one looks a little bit darker, so that's the only, I guess, difference between the two that I'm noticing right now. The finish looks really similar, so obviously all that's left to do is apply them to my face and see what happens. I already have the rest of my makeup on, so these are the last step in my routine for the day. So I think I'm gonna do Too Faced on my left, Rare Beauty on my right. I'm just gonna apply with this fluffy brush to the areas of my face that I would normally set with this kind of a product, and then we'll see which one has a better effect, I guess. So we could get started and then we'll talk details. Okay, I just finished applying both. I have to start by saying there is such like a minuscule difference between the two that you would really never notice it unless you were looking for it. So I will start by saying at the end of the day, whichever one you had your eyes on more and you really, really wanted to try, you're not going to be disappointed. They both look really, really amazing. So you won't be upset either way you go. So I did want to start by saying that because I love how both turned out. Let me get up close though so you could get a good look at both. I did want to also mention I had no pore filling primer on underneath these because I wanted to obviously see what they both would do on their own, and I had no other powder products on my face. So the only products on my face were creams and liquids. So this was truly a test to see what the powders would do on my face, and they both did such a good job. It's so hard to choose just one. At the end of the day, I think they both look amazing. The Rare Beauty one is a little bit more of a mattified finish than the Too Faced one is. I love both. I don't really have a preference there, to be honest. But I will say the Rare Beauty one feels less makeup-y than the Too Faced one does. I love that there's more of a shade range with the Rare Beauty one depending on your skin tone. I love the added little bit of like tanness that the Rare Beauty one gave me as well. I love that it wasn't making my skin, well, neither one of them made my skin look crepey or creasy or anything like that. I still look really smooth on both sides, and it just looks a little bit more airbrushed and flawless on the Rare Beauty side. Obviously both do, but I feel like Rare Beauty's giving me a tiny bit more of that like flawless filtered out effect. So I'm gonna have to say, for me, if I had to choose one, I would choose the Rare Beauty just for that reason, but both of them are so amazing, and trying them side by side really made me realize how similar they are. So it was a hard choice this time, but I'm gonna say Rare Beauty at the end of the day is the one that I see myself grabbing for a little bit more, and I just like the effect of it a little bit more. So I'm gonna say Rare Beauty was a tiny bit more worth the money. But like I said, either way you go, you're not gonna be disappointed. So that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment though and let me know what you think, which side you liked more. Let me know what else you want me to try for you or compare for you. Give this a huge thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. But stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.